Well, hello, ahoy, welcome to The Search. It's been wonderful spending this last month with you. We're excited that we'll be back again next Wednesday, but we really are believing that what we get to talk about here, what we get to do in our comments bar, and so many of the great questions, so many of the great conversations that we're having in online spaces and in person, that's just flowing from some of these thoughts, these challenges, these questions, is bearing such great fruit in so many lives. I'm just overjoyed by that. You know, we say this every week, that we are made on purpose, for purpose. And that in terms of doing that, we're searching out not just the meaning of our lives, but we're searching out the tools, the words, the phrases, the belief systems that we actually require to be able to see that meaning shine so magnificently. You know, I think that the concept of a search is one that says, I leave no stone unturned. That I'm so intentional with seeking out every last drop of the goodness that's been given to my life, every last millimeter of this gift that He has given me, that we actually leave no stone unturned. One of my favorite sort of little videos to watch on Facebook is the guitarists who go through and there's some interviewer and they're interviewing great guitarists, you know, Brian May or The Edge or Slash, even some of their guitar techs, and how they have actually set up their guitars. They're not just pulling a guitar down and playing it as much as they would still pull any guitar off any rack any day and make it just brilliant. But the way that they have gone about crafting these instruments is just remarkable. The way that they angle the pickups, or the different pickups that they're using. They take a guitar and they stick a different pickup in it. Their toggle switches, their tone knobs, the different sort of maple top that they may have on it, the thickness of the neck, the size of their strings, even down to the sort of pick that they use and the way they hold that pick in order to elicit different sounds from that guitar in different songs. It's just amazing. You know, these are artists. They're not just sort of some rock and roller who has picked up a guitar and can play, you know, 3 chords. They are so committed to the craft. They are so much on the search to maximize this opportunity. And I think you would understand that we're talking about some guitarists who don't actually acknowledge the existence of a creator, or actually don't acknowledge that He has actually got a claim upon their life, that the gift that they actually are operating in and making millions of dollars for come from a loving Father. And He is so gracious anyway. But the concept actually is that they've taken a gift and they are maximizing that and using that to its absolute fullest. I love that. If you were to see your life as someone making music, you may go, that I can see that. Some of you would go, I can't, you know, clap in tune, let alone actually think about being a guitarist or you know, working collaboratively in a band. But if we could go there and think about that in terms of your marriage, your workplace, your sporting endeavors, how you actually are creative, or what you do for recreation, or indeed the life and components of your life which are lived for the betterment of others, if we saw that within a music making concept, or how would you say that you are maximizing the instrument that you've been given? The instrument may be your voice, the instrument may be time. So I think about our mums at home, given time, how are you crafting that time, searching out that time, leaving no stone unturned, so that there's time with these absolute little champions that may well drive you crazy and you want to put them down for a sleep. I was a home dad for a number of years, but how we're using the instrument of time to actually be able to create something and search out the sweetest of songs for now and for next. If you're in the workplace, how are you using a calculator or a place as an employee or an employer? If you're in a classroom, either educating or learning, how are we using the instrument of education? How are we using the instrument of employment? How are we using the instrument of serving others, the words that we speak, the things that we actually set our eyes on? Are we looking at what is good and noble and pure and praiseworthy? Or are we looking at the insufficiencies and the negativities? How are you doing that? And then I guess as we bring that sort of musical concept into a band one, who are you collaborating with? And are you searching out band members that's going to see your marriage play a better song? Are you searching out band members that would actually see that employment opportunity actually mean more than just making money? How are you searching out other parents that are going to help you be better parents, or as you're serving, that are going to create a harmony or a backbeat to what you're doing? I hope I haven't pushed this analogy too far. You know, we say that it's our belief which determines our behaviors. Where our mind goes, the person follows. What we set our sights on, we will hit. And that's why we're searching out a new way of thinking, a new way of believing, a new way of approaching what we would have traditionally seen as being a problem, and now it's a promise. We're searching out areas of opposition and actually seeing them as opportunities to rise up and be men and women of peace. We're seeing areas of friction, and we can actually rise up and be men and women of faith, where we can actually move into areas where there is dryness, and we can come and bring a refreshing spirit or word or even perspective. And it's really uncomfortable to say this, but you actually weren't designed to fit in. It was Shannon Adler said this: people who fit don't seek. The seekers are those who don't fit. And I understand we live in a world that so doesn't want to draw attention to ourselves. We so want to be part of. Sometimes I heard, and I work with a lot of teenagers, and the concept of standing out is often terrifying. But we weren't designed to fit in. We weren't designed to blend into the background. We were very much designed to stand out, to stand up and to shine, to be unique expressions of love, to actually be this unique song that only you can sing as you figure out who you're playing with and what the instrument that you've given can actually be maximized for. You know, so stop seeking to be beige. Stop trying to settle. Push into your heavenly identity and move into all that you have been made for. Next couple of weeks, we're going to move into a space of actually looking a little bit more at our tools, the gifts that we've been given, maybe some of the words and phrases that we use that sharpen us or actually get us to reflect and remember a little more quickly when we find times of fear or failure or condemnation. But right here, right now, I'd love to just ask you this question. If Jesus was looking through your life right now, how would he turn your situation into a song? And I can even hear some of you right now saying, well, if Jesus sings death metal, then I guess that's what he would be singing. But, you know, no, that's not true, friends. He sings songs of life and hope and future. How is he taking the gift you've got as a husband? How is he taking your gift you've given you as a daughter? How is he taking the gift he's given you to be a neighbor to that person who may well be pushing all of your buttons? And how would Jesus, if he was in that situation, sing a song of life, sing a song of goodness, sing a song of future over that? How would he not leave any stone unturned to maximize that time? So friends, I just would love to be able to pray for you. I understand that some of you are in a battle. I understand that some of you are facing real negativity and real opposition, even oppression, be it in a relationship, in areas of health or finances. And I want to let you know that both as a church, we are with you, but we come to you with a message of love from the Father of love. He says, I will never leave you. I will never forsake you. I came to seek you and I have found you. And today I am singing that song over you. I'd love to pray for you. Jesus, thank you for today. Thank you for this time to share. Thank you that you didn't design us to fit in and to blend into the background. You designed us to shine, and you have left no stone unturned. That's why you came and sought us out. And even in this message tonight, even in this listening to this, wherever my friends are, that they may find a place of actually being able to step in and believe something different about you, believe something different about them, that you came for them. That on their very, very worst day, you still were unchanged and unmoved in your love, your devotion towards them, and you are so confident and so delighted in how you are moving in their life and situation. As we turn our face towards you, you truly do work miracles, Lord. Not always in our circumstances, but certainly in our relationship with you, so that we can stand, and having done everything to stand, we're actually still keen to stay on the search for what is next. Hey, beloved, thank you so much for your time. And I want to continue to let you know that we've got a whole bunch of people praying for you. If you'd like to join us in person at 490 South Arm Road, we'd love that. If you'd like to join us online at 10 o'clock on a Sunday morning, we'd love that too. Please feel free to keep the comments going, the questions going. Find us on YouTube, Facebook, like us, share all these things would be just brilliant so others can hear this good news too. Until then, we actually are here for you. Jesus is head over heels about you, always moving towards you. And he would say, as I say every week, I trust that you can go and love somebody just as much as you've been loved. God bless you.